Friendlings, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would show you the bits and pieces that are my favourites for March. And I'm not going to lie to you, there is a lot of random bits and pieces thrown in here. Kitchen, clothes, food, TV shows, a little bit of everything for you today, so I hope you enjoy. First things first, I know that obviously you guys have seen you've seen a kitchen update. You've also, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that over the last kind of week before Easter, we had our kitchen fitted. It looks amazing. I am so happy, and it's 100% going to be a favourite for April. Although we've had a few hiccups, and that's why I haven't uploaded the video showing you guys the before and after photos, and basically showing you guys all of the filming and the footage that I've done throughout the stage of getting the kitchen done. So to kind of keep you up to speed, the kitchen itself took 3 days to build, so Monday through to Wednesday, absolutely fine, got everything done really quickly, amazing. Thursday they had a couple more bits to do, which was like half an hour, and then they were completely finished. Amazing, me and Ollie were over the moon, really happy. Thursday, Friday was amazing. We got painting done on the Friday because it was Good Friday. We got bits and pieces put into the kitchen, and by Saturday night, I'd completely finished the kitchen while Ollie was out Saturday night. Sunday morning, we have no water upstairs in the house. So we've got hot water, but we've got no cold water. So that's obviously keeping you guys up to speed. I'm obviously going to show you what the kitchen looks like, and I'm going to do like a kitchen haul and other bits and pieces once the kitchen's finally finished. I mean, I'm debating whether to do the video before we put shelving up or whether to wait until after, but it really depends on how long we're not going to have water for. We've had plumbers in, and they're not entirely sure what's going on. It's a little bit crazy at the moment, as you can understand. So anyway, so that's kind of an update on the kitchen and bits and pieces like that. I think I'll probably start with my favourite from the kind of kitchen side, and that is Faro and Ball paint. So the paint that we got is Hague Blue number 30, and obviously you can see that it's used, and I suppose you guys can actually see the colour. If you guys obviously see me on Instagram, you'll see that I posted about the colour that we were going to get, and also glimpses of the kitchen being done throughout the week. So this is £45 per can, which is actually quite a lot, but because me and Ollie wanted to do the kitchen, you know, absolutely spot on perfection for the first time in this house. I mean, everything else has just kind of been like hit and miss. We've just done things as we've needed to. So the kitchen was kind of the first room that was solely going to be finished to perfection, that we really how we really wanted it. So we got the Faro and Ball paint, and I'm so happy that we did, because me and Ollie took ages trying to decide on what colour to have on the walls, and we've gone for a really dark, obviously blue, to counteract the light cabinets and to counteract the white tiles and the light flooring. So we're really happy with that, and I cannot wait for you guys to finally see it all properly finished. So that's number one of my favourites, obviously including the kitchen. I suppose that's number two. As you guys would have seen on my YouTube channel so far, me and Ollie went to Amsterdam, and for March, 100% my favourite for the entire month. I mean, me and Ollie haven't been on holiday, just us two, since we've been together, and we've been together 5 years this year. Don't ask me how. I think we've just done all the big stuff first, which is lovely. I wouldn't change it for the world. So we went to Amsterdam, and it was incredible. As you will see by my vlogs, we had so much fun while we were out there, and it, by far, if you guys haven't been already, you 100% need to go. So much fun, chilled, and everybody is so nice out there as well, which just makes such a difference. Like we said, that when we landed back in the UK, it was like grumpy people everywhere, which is weird because I don't really see people as grumpy, but you really notice the difference from being like somewhere where people are constantly happy, and then coming back here where I suppose is a bit more miserable. But anyway, so Amsterdam, 100%. It was really cheap to get out there. It was really nice. We had a great hotel that we stayed in. I'm trying to think what else we did. It feels like ages ago now. Food was really good too. Shopping, amazing. Would love to go back to do mainly shopping. That's pretty much where we ended up spending the majority of our time, and you know, obviously the eating and the drinking and stuff like that. So that's definitely another one of my favourites. And then leading into that, obviously you guys, if you've watched the video, you'll see that we picked up a few items of clothing and I got some shoes and stuff, which of course fell into my favourites for this month. So these are my Zara trainers. I got them from Zara Basic, and to be honest with you, the only reason that I really fell in love with them was because of these laces, and I just love the fact that they're plain white with these striped laces and they're so comfortable. I know that I obviously said, I think I said in the vlog, and I also put on Instagram that my feet were bleeding in these, which they were. I mean, they were new shoes and we were walking so much when we were in Amsterdam. But since I've been wearing them at home, I've been wearing them a lot more. They are so comfy, and I've worn them non-stop actually, apart from obviously at work. They have been always on my feet. So if you guys are kind of looking for like the basics sort of thing, I would definitely go to Zara for that. And also they've got other like great t-shirts in there as well, which I actually forgotten that I haven't actually worn the Zara t-shirt I picked up, which was a bargain. It was like €5. So that's another one of my favourites. So another one of my favourites would be Reese's Pieces Easter chocolate. Oh my goodness me, I don't know what it is. I generally have got like addicted. I've eaten so much Reese's chocolate, it is unbelievable, to the point that I was like buying the small packs, the bigger packs, and then Josh, our friend, or you guys have seen in the vlogs, he got an Easter bunny, like solid Reese's chocolate bar from Beck, and I was so jealous I tried to nick it. Me and Ollie didn't really do Easter eggs because we were trying to be good, but yeah, we've eaten a lot of Easter chocolate, and Reese's just seems to be like a thing. And I really blame Gemma about this, because when I was living with her at uni, that's all that she craved, and I think it's kind of worn off and for some reason hit me now, even though I haven't been at uni for a good few years. But I don't know, if you guys haven't tried Reese's, geez, you really need to try it. Obviously they won't have the Easter stuff around anymore. I mean, they might have it on sale, I didn't even think of that, so I might end up picking things up, but we're back to the gym now, so this is going to be a lot harder for me. Another favourite of mine would be the store Pull&bear. Now this is a clothing store that's more like my style that I never knew existed. I do not know how I didn't know this existed. I think it's because in Ipswich we do not have a Pull&bear at all, and I've never seen it going to like London, Stratford or Westfield or anything like that. I've never seen it before. So Amsterdam has a Pull&bear, and I'm only going to briefly show you these just because I know that if you guys have watched the Amsterdam vlog you would have seen them. And I picked up a Pull&bear kind of all-in-one, like dungarees but a lot more casual, corduroy, and it has these really cute little buttons on the front, and I got this for €20, and I've worn this non-stop as well, as you can tell by the amounts of hair all over it. I absolutely loved this so much. I've pretty much worn this, my trainers, and like this top actually non-stop. And also Pull&bear's grey trousers that I picked up, like more of a smart one. I've worn these pretty much all the time at work. I love them, and I've been wearing them a lot outside of work as well. So Pull&bear's style is kind of like, I want to say quirky, but I also want to say like Zoella side of things or Tanya side of things. That's the kind of style bracket that I would put it into, just so that you kind of know. If you don't know what it is, I'd have a look on their website. They are very cool, and Ollie got a really nice jacket from there, so they've got really nice guy stuff as well. So Pull&bear is definitely a favourite of mine. I will 100% be picking up some more of their stuff before the end of the year, because I've got my eye set on quite a lot of stuff, and they're really good priced as well, which is something that never really happens with like style items that are in fashion. But anyway, and there was like urban vintage as well, but let's not get carried away because my shopping habit has become a bit more addictive than usual. So another thing that is my favourites for this month is this belt that I picked up from Primark. Primark. Now, before we went to Amsterdam, I actually saw that Beck had this on. And I was like, oh my god, I really like your belt. Didn't realise it was from Primark, so I picked up 2 of these. One in black, one in brown, and I've worn the black one really, really a lot this month because I got some high-waisted jeans that just goes really well with. So I would recommend that if you're looking for like a cheap belt, I would definitely go to Primark for them. Obviously you guys know how much I love Primark. And they've also got some kind of like, they look like the Gucci smaller belts and the big ones as well. So if you guys are kind of looking for like a knockoff that looks decent, I would definitely go to Primark. And the one in Amsterdam is 6 floors, people. 6 floors! I went in there twice and came up with like 3 items. Do not ask me how. I think A, I was overwhelmed. B, I know that Ollie doesn't really like Primark. I know. Don't ask me why. And it was a lot of floors. Talking about Primark as well, I picked up these spotty, and you know what's coming, culottes. You guys know how much I love culottes, like absolutely. And the best thing is that these are like smarter culottes, pockets of course. I think they were like €8, and they are longer culottes as well, which is a bit unusual. For me anyway. Like the other culottes I have are a little bit shorter in my leg, so it's quite nice because they just seem smarter for work, and I wore them for the first time today because I'm not gonna lie to you, they are a little bit tight, but I'm now going back to the gym, so everything will be fine. They're just a really, really nice material, and I love the fact that they're pink little spots on black trousers. Love them super, super, super a lot. So as you can see, everything in my favourites is linked to either Amsterdam shopping and stuff like that. Now, one other thing I really, really want to tell you guys about is Santa Clarita diet, and it's got Drew Barrymore in it and Timothy, can't even say his last name. We've watched the first series, and the second series came out just as we came back from Amsterdam. So I think it was like the middle of March in the UK. We watched the entire of the second series, which is only like 10 episodes in about a week. It's amazing. So it's about a woman who ends up getting a bug and throws up this ball, and then she ends up being dead but not dead, so she's like undead and she eats people. I know it sounds quite gruesome, but it's so, so funny and completely not what you're expecting. I would really recommend it. It's so, so good, and I'm really depressed now that I have to wait so long until the third series is out. But I think I've only got one more favourite to talk to you about, and that is my marble coffee tables. So I don't know, I think this was like in February. I haven't done favourites for a little while, so there's quite a few. Marble coffee tables from Aldi. Oh my goodness me, they're incredible. So we needed something kind of like obviously a little bit extra in the lounge, and I saw these on Aldi and I just fell in love with them. They were like £49. I'll put in a insert here so you guys can see them. And they've got really, really heavy tops on them, lovely black legs to them, and there's obviously 2 tables as a nesting, and they're just really, they don't feel like Aldi. Like when I explain to people that they're from Aldi, they don't expect it. So I really, really like that they're marble top, and obviously just the simplicity of them, and the marble is actually really heavy. I was half expecting it to be like fake marble, but I don't think it actually is. It is extremely heavy. And Aldi have been doing like other home bits and pieces that you can order online. I was going to order their blender or like food processor, but people weren't really putting too many good views on that. So I think it's really hit and miss. Obviously they're starting this new, so give them the benefit of the doubt. And because their tables are so nice, I think I will definitely probably go back to them in the future for something else that I might find. But that is all of my favourites. I really, really hope you enjoyed this video, and it's really, really nice to be back with you guys. I know I do apologise, it's been a couple of weeks until I've posted a video. Obviously with the kitchen and having no water and all of that jazz, it's just taking over a little bit. But I'm really, really glad that I'm back, and I've got so many videos planned. I'm super, super excited. So I'll see you guys all next time. Bye!